Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of On the Rocks. Today we're here with Brian from the Covington store. June 14th is National Bourbon Day, so we'll be talking a little bit about bourbon. Every day's National Bourbon Day to me, but that's a whole nother story. So, what we want to keep in mind is a lot of the times people care about what other folks say about what things taste like or what they should taste like. So there's a lot of hype going on. Brian, would you agree that the way to drink bourbon is the way you drink bourbon?
That's the only way that matters, is to drink the bourbon you like, the way you like it.
It's okay to get opinions, but really the dyed-in-the-wool true way to do it is just to taste it and say, not my style, or nailed it. So keep trying.
Well, I like that there's so much variety in bourbons out there that following one person, one distillery, one style pigeonholes yourself, and you might be missing a whole lot of out there that you might really enjoy. So, get to learn your mash bills. That's always a fun way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
High rise, high wheats, neither.
Either neither.
There's, there are 4 grains, 2 grains, 3 grains. You could have all kinds of fun out there trying so many different bourbons.
And a lot of people too don't realize that when it gets written up in reviews that they're a single barrel, it's just that barrel. So I'm not naming any names, but any particular 10-year-old gets great print. Everybody rushes in to get it, but you know what? That was a single barrel. This next one's not going to taste exactly like that. It didn't become #1 whiskey in the world, or #2, or the top 5. So just keep trying.
And a lot of the industry has to do with, writing those up, like you said. A barrel's 200 bottles. When you take 200 bottles across 50 states,
doesn't last long.
So find one that I always say it's important to have the whiskey in the hand, so you can have the one that you drink, and you can have it all the time. Find that favorite that is a staple.
It's on the shelf all the time.
All the time. That's what's important to me.
And speaking of single barrels, we've got a great team that goes down and picks out a lot of the, pretty much the same people picking out, at least the majority of them.
Right.
I think we do it very well. We have our taste, but we also have our customers' taste in mind when we do go down.
Right. We don't go down with an idea in our head of what we're looking for when we get there, because every barrel's so different that you do get to experience what it is first and be like, does that fit? Does it match what Cap and Cork likes to do? And we're rounding 30 barrels so far picked this year. That's
a lot.
That's a lot.
Good, yeah.
And that's something that we feel is a lot of fun, especially on the ones that we buy multiple barrels of. So that way you can even do your own, barrel selection with your friends. Buy all the barrels. Have you buy one, buddy buys another one. Sit down, check the nuances, see the fun that's in there.
Share the fun, share the wealth. So today we're tasting the Jeffersons. This is our first pick of non-ocean. So this is our first Jefferson's single barrel that we've gotten.
It's Jefferson's. It's always good. For us, it covers a lot of the basis on what a great standard bourbon is.
So last year and the beginning of this year was obviously totally different because of the pandemic. So a lot of them were samples sent here where we did a lot of trips down there in 19.
Right.
And actually tasted out of the barrel. So usually we'll get a little more barrel selection when we're there versus them sending a test kit or a sample kit. So 3 or 4 bottles at times, 2 to 4, let's say. So a little more restricted on what you can choose from.
Right.
And if you don't like it, you can't say, I'll have another. There at least they can say, well, let's roll out another one. That's always fun. But, when you sample and you pick, you go by sight, smell, taste.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all the same. That's got a great sweetness on the front of it.
Great caramel.
Got that slight Kentucky hug here, but I mean,
it's warming, but it's not.
Using this word smooth, I can say it. I like it.
So while you're out shopping at your Cap and Corks, keep an eye out for all the wonderful barrel picks. Stay really curious. There's a lot out there to try. There's not just 2 distilleries out there anymore like there used to be. There's a lot. So get out there, try something fun, grab a bottle of Jefferson's, any of the others, 30 plus barrels. Who knows how many we'll end up with by the end of the year. That's always a fun number to see if we're going to break our own record.
Keep trying. You know, you're bound to find one you love, one you like. Maybe you have to drink the one you like more often than the one you love because you can't get the love, but just keep trying. Well, thanks for tuning in, and remember, rock on.
Cheers.